Far beyond the familiar world, in a place where winter dominates the calendar and darkness becomes a constant companion, lies the Arctic Circle. This is a region unlike any other, harsh, mysterious, and breathtakingly beautiful. For several months every year, the sun never rises above the horizon, leaving the land wrapped in a long, cold polar night. Yet, despite these extreme conditions, people, animals, and ancient cultures continue to survive, adapt, and thrive. Today, we take you deep inside the Arctic Circle to discover what life is truly like in a world where the sun disappears, temperatures fall to extreme lows, and nature challenges every breath. The Arctic Circle covers parts of Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia, Greenland, Canada, and Alaska. In these regions, winter is not just a season, it is a lifestyle. During the polar night, communities experience 24 hours of darkness. The sky shifts from deep blue to complete black, occasionally lit by the magical waves of the northern lights. This darkness affects almost every part of daily life. People rely on strong artificial lighting, reflective clothing, and constant mental resilience to navigate through months without sunlight. Even simple tasks like walking to the store feel different when the world is cloaked in night. One of the biggest challenges of Arctic life is the extreme cold. Temperatures can plunge to -40 degrees Celsius or even lower, making proper clothing essential. Locals layer up with thermal wear, heavy jackets, fur-lined boots, and windproof hoods. Frostbite can occur within minutes if skin is exposed. Houses are built with special insulation to keep out icy winds, and heating systems run constantly. Despite this, people have learned to embrace the cold, viewing it not as an enemy but as a part of their identity and heritage. Communities in the Arctic Circle are small, close-knit, and deeply connected to their environment. Many towns depend on traditional activities such as fishing, reindeer herding, hunting, and gathering. The indigenous Sami people of Northern Europe, for example, have survived for thousands of years through their connection to reindeer. These animals provide food, clothing, and transportation, especially during winter storms when modern vehicles struggle. Every part of the reindeer is used, ensuring nothing goes to waste, a true example of harmony between humans and nature. The absence of sunlight also affects physical and mental health. Without daylight, the body produces more melatonin, a hormone that causes drowsiness. People often feel tired, slow, or even depressed. To cope, Arctic communities use bright indoor lamps that mimic natural sunlight, helping regulate sleep and mood. Social activities also play an important role. Families gather for warm meals, storytelling, traditional music, and winter sports. Staying active becomes a key to staying mentally strong. Despite the harshness, the Arctic is full of beauty. The sky often bursts into color with the aurora borealis, waves of green, purple, and blue dancing across the night sky. Snow-covered mountains reflect the northern lights, creating landscapes that feel almost unreal. Winter festivals, ice carving competitions, and dog sled racing bring excitement to the long winter months. In many villages, children play outside even in freezing temperatures, bundled in thick snowsuits, learning early how to adapt to their environment. Wildlife in the Arctic is equally remarkable. Polar bears, Arctic foxes, reindeer, musk oxen, snowy owls, and seals have developed unique adaptations to survive in this fierce climate. Thick fur, layers of fat, camouflage coats, and seasonal migration patterns allow them to endure the cold and darkness. The Inuit people of Canada and Greenland have long relied on these animals for their survival, using traditional hunting skills passed down through generations. Their knowledge of snow, ice, and wildlife behavior far surpasses scientific textbooks. Modern life in the Arctic has also evolved. Many towns now have high-speed internet, heated schools, well-equipped hospitals, and snow-ready vehicles. Yet, deep traditions are still respected. Even with technology, people remain mindful of nature's power. A sudden storm, shifting ice, or dropping temperature can change everything. Survival still depends on preparation, awareness, and respect for the land. Transportation is another challenge. Roads can become buried under heavy snow, blocked by ice, or inaccessible during blizzards. Snowmobiles, dog sleds, and ice-capable trucks are common. Some remote areas can only be reached by small aircraft or helicopters. In coastal regions, frozen seas make navigation difficult, yet icebreakers and skilled captains keep essential supply routes open. Perhaps the greatest lesson from the Arctic is resilience. People who live here develop a unique strength, an ability to endure what others might consider impossible. They find beauty in darkness, hope in cold winds, and peace in silence. The polar night teaches patience and appreciation for even the smallest elements of life. When the sun finally returns after months of darkness, the entire community celebrates, marking a new beginning filled with light and warmth. Life in the Arctic Circle is not easy, but it is extraordinary. It shows what humans are capable of when they adapt, persevere, and stay connected to nature. In a world where the sun never rises, people have learned to create their own light through culture, tradition, community, and unbreakable spirit.